Hey guys, look, I actually get out of my mother's basement that I don't live in. I'm currently at work at the moment, and I was waiting for a client, so I had time to kill. And I went and threw in Welcome to Willits, or threw on, should I say, on Netflix. Had Dolph Lundgren on the cover. I loved Don't Kill It recently, which is a film on Netflix that I highly recommend watching. It's such a fun film, directed by Mike Mendez. So I was like, all right, you know, Lundgren's in this, whatever. Let's just throw it on. It's new. And it was okay. My big issue with this movie was that I don't feel like the director or the filmmakers involved had an idea of what kind of tone and film they were wanting to go for. Because I feel like this movie could have been a successful horror comedy or a successful, serious, dramatic horror movie. And I think it tried to be both at once. Like, it kept kind of slipping in and out, so I just never knew what I was getting. Like, one moment it would be silly, and I was like, okay, we're going a little more silly. All right, let's have some fun. And then the next minute it would be very serious. It kind of reminded me, the serious parts reminded me of that movie Bug with Ashley Judd and Michael Shannon, which is a great movie. And I think that if they went that route with it, because I think with the story here, and what the story is, if you want to avoid all spoilers, I would do this, because I can't really tell you what the story is without kind of giving you the spoiler of the movie. But there's this meth head who grows pot, and he thinks that he is being, you know, pursued by aliens. But he's just high on meth, and he sees people as aliens. So he starts protecting his land from these campers, and these campers are just normal people, but he sees them as aliens. And as I said, there's Dolph Lundgren is in it, Rory Culkin is in it, and the kid who played John Connor in the Sarah Connor Chronicles show and the Nightmare on Elm Street remake, Thomas Dekker I think is his name. Those are the recognizable faces. And then the kid who was in the Spider-Man, but whatever. So there's some recognizable for faces, and it looks good. It's some interactions with the, you know, some chemistry is fairly good. So I feel like this film could have worked if they would have they had a better idea of what they were trying to achieve with it. Because I felt the whole time like, wait, is this, okay, there's comedic elements here, and I felt like 1 minute I was watching this like goofy horror comedy, and the next minute I was trying to like take it as this psychological thriller. And the two tones just didn't blend. It reminds me of when I was hearing about them reshooting Suicide Squad into basically two different films, like one a very serious comedy and one more of a dramatic tone, and then they tried to mix the two together, and that's why we have a mess of a film like it is. That's kind of what it felt like here. So I hope the audio isn't too horrible on this with all the cars driving by. I just felt like doing this outside. I'm so used to just being in the garage, and you know, I don't know. But yeah, I'm curious on people's thoughts on this. It just didn't work for me personally. I wouldn't recommend it, which is a shame. Dolph Lundgren plays himself in it. He's like a cop in a television show that he's watching. And I really felt like this could have worked. As I said, it could have worked very well as a comedy, and it could have worked very well as a serious film. I just wish they would have picked one tone to go with, and I think this would have been a successful movie. But, well, whatever. Anyway, guys, let me know if you've seen it, or if you don't listen to me and end up watching it. Let me know if you agree or if you disagree. Other than that, I'm going to get back inside because it's freezing out here.